Hi everyone, this is JoJo and I'm here to do my library book haul. Um, I got a lot of books from the library recently, so I'm gonna have to split up in at least 2 or 3 videos because there's too many books for. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you all the books I got from Oaklawn Public Library because they all from one place, and they're a little less than what I get down here, and this is like a lot right down there. So I might split the video for this one in half, or so split it so it won't be too long. I hope this won't be long either because I tried to do this and it was a little too long, so I'm gonna try to shorten it as much as I can. So I'm just gonna pick up some just start randomly. So the first thing I borrowed from the Oaklawn Public Library is My Neighbor Totoro, and this is a Ghibli film. I think this is a classic one. I never watched this before, and since I do love I've seen some of the Ghibli films and love them. I hope to enjoy this too. Don't know what it's about. All I know is I think it's about two sisters who met this supernatural or some kind of creature or beast, and I guess they become friends. Yeah. Next, I got this huge book, and it's Michael Jackson Rewind: The Life and Legacy of Pop Music King by Daryl Islet. And yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there's the name. And this is mostly, of course, about Michael Jackson, his career, his family, and everything else, his relationship with other people. And so yeah, it starts from yeah, they have pictures here. So my sister borrowed this before, but she kind of forgot about it, so she had to take it back, and I borrowed it from the library. Mostly my mom wanted to see it, try to see any other pictures here. So they got a lot of pictures and stuff about it and stuff. So I did look through this, but I haven't read anything yet. So I might get a chance to read some parts of it soon. So yeah, you get that. I really love the design of this cover because it has his songs are written in the picture. His hair, lips, eyes, everywhere, and the same thing is on the back. And I think that's pretty cool. All right, so first book I got here, I'm gonna just throw out, just show everyone. This is Follow Me Back by A.V. Geiger, I believe, and yes, yeah, A.V. Geiger, and this is about kind of like problems with social media. It's mostly about this person named Eric Thornstocks. I guess starts sending troll tweets, I guess, to Tessa Hart's Eric, and I guess things get either out of hand or unexpected because there's a friendship forms, and then somehow I guess it got blown through the internet, and I guess some people are not fond of their friendship. You know how fangirls or fanboys are. Sometimes they are a little cuckoo. And yeah, so it seemed like it could be kind of almost like a thriller too. But yeah, that's that. Next I got here is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And this is mostly about a girl named Eliza. Right there on the cover. Eliza, who is who has a webcomic, a famous webcomic on her blog, and she is known as Lady Constellation. And she made this webcomic called Monster Seeds. It's very popular, and so it's mostly she tried to keep her life, her life, social life, and her online life separate. And she met this guy who is like the famous fan fiction writer of her work, and they became friends and more, and things got slipped out, and yeah, gonna be some complicated stuff. It has some pictures here. Here's right there, and I think there's some fan fiction writing here too, if I can find it. I can't wait to read this. It seems like it's gonna be like really uh, good. So I don't know if this fan fiction right now, but yeah, it's much smaller than the other text. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this because it sounds really good and interesting. Okay, next I got here is Little Rex by Meredith Miller, and this is I guess you could call it a coming of age story, or kind of like a coming of age story. It's mostly about these three girls who are, I guess, ready to leave this town, but I guess, let's see, I don't know how you can pronounce this. So it's mostly about, I guess, these three girls, and they want to leave this town, but they all have their own little secrets or own little problems and issues, and yeah, it's mostly about like merging into the adulthood or adult world. So yeah, don't know much else. I don't even trying to read the whole thing. I'm trying like to spend too much time with it. So yeah. Okay, this wrong place. Next I got here is First We Were Four by Alexandra Sorry, I think, but pronounce that. Let me see if I can find a better. And this is a kind of like a thriller mystery, I believe. It's kind of remind me a little bit about Pretty Little Liars, but it could be like in something else. But I can't really, describe it. So I'm just gonna read the flap here, the synopsis. It started for prank, fun, and forever memories. A secret society for the four of us. The rules: never lie, never tell, love each other. We made the pledge and danced under the blood moon on the meteorite in the orchard, in the spot where we found the dead girl 5 years earlier, and discovered the ancient drawings way before that. Nothing could break the four of us apart, I thought. But then others wanted in. Our seaside town had secrets, history. We went to revenge. We broke the rules. We lied. We told we love each other too much, not enough, in ways we weren't supposed to. Our invention spun out of control. What started as a secret society ended as justice, revenge, death, rebellion. I hope y'all could understand what I was reading, because people are making noise upstairs, and I'm trying not to be distracted, and it's just pissing me off every time when people make noise upstairs. It's just like, will y'all please sit your butts down? Like, it's like late. Stop it. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's kind of like hard to like comprehend what it's actually about. I don't know if it's about aliens or is it just like about mystery, like death or betrayal or something. I don't know. It's just really interesting. Next we got here is The Father Stars by Claudia Gray, and this is of course a sci-fi novel. I don't know if it's a series or not. All I know is about this woman who is a soldier, and she is protecting her planet Genesis from, I guess, her enemies, who are Earth. Her planet Genesis, who are enemies from Earth, and she is known as a rebel. And then there's a machine named does he get a name? Abel, who is Abomination on the planet Genesis, and they're supposed to be enemies. The girl name is Naomi, I think. And they're supposed to be enemy, but somehow they end up fighting with each other. I don't know. It seemed like an adventure, so it seemed interesting. And I've read Claudia Gray before, and I really enjoyed her. Read what I read, so I want to read more of hers. Next I got here is Midnight at the Electric by Jodie Lynn Anderson, and this is a story about these three young women, or you can say three women from different timelines. You got Kansas, from 2065, actually Audrey from 2065, who is handpicked to go to live on Mars or colonize Mars, and she found a journal. And then there's a woman named Catherine in 1934 who wants to find, I guess, looks for immortality promised by a professor at a traveling show called the Electric. And she lives on a farm with her family, and things cause some stuff, I guess. And then there's Lenore, who is from 1919, and she's struggling from a grief of her brother who died during the First World War, and I guess their kind of lives intertwined or something like that. It's kind of a short book, but it seemed like it could be really good, so I hope to enjoy this. Next we got here is Flaming the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but yeah, this is supposed to. People say this is a retelling of Mulan, but it's not. It's just like you can say there's a tiny bit of similarity, but that's it. It's just mostly about girl cross-dressing. That's the only similarity as a guy. But this is mostly about a girl named Mariko, who was supposed to go to her betrothed, be her betrothed, but she was attacked by certain, was it the Black Clan? I don't know if they ninjas or not. I think they're ninjas. And so she dressed up as a boy, disguised herself as a guy to go to this Black Clan to try to figure out why she was being attacked. And yeah, I heard some mixed things about this, so I hope to enjoy this. So yeah. Next I got here is How to Make a Wish by Ashley Herring Blake, and this is a contemporary, I guess you could say, LGBTQ or coming of age story about this girl who has Grace, right? Grace and her mother are moving into her mother's boyfriend, and I don't know what else. And she met this girl, and I guess they bonded and became more than just friends. It's a really lovely cover right here, so I hope to enjoy this. Okay, anything else? Okay, the last two are graphic novels. The first one is Not Drunk Enough, Book 1 by Tessa Stone. And this is blurred as, this is either the funniest scary comic or the scariest funny comic I ever read. And so I don't know what this is about. All I know is about these two, I guess you could say, repairmen who went on a job, but his partner, what's his partner name? Abram, I think, got taken by some monsters, I guess, and he had to team up with these strangers here, I guess, and to fight monsters. And I really like the art here. It's very bright, but like a dark bright color, or dark and colorful. So yeah, the most of the scheme is red and black, but it's still nice. Hope to enjoy this. And the last book we got here is a graphic novel, another trade graphic novel, and this is Bill and Ted Go to Hell, and this is by Brian Jones and Batchen, I think. Those are the names, and this is about these two guys. I guess they are in a band, and they went to hell to try to save their friend named Death from his kidnappers. And it seemed really interesting. Really like the art. The art is kind of like cartoony, but at the same time more like cartoony graphic novel kind of like. It's very colorful. Again, different schemes of color for each, not for each panel, but like for almost like each chapter or each other pages, like shades of blue. So yeah, I hope to enjoy this. I have like issue 1 and 2 of this, but I haven't read it yet, so I hope to read this and see how it is, and hopefully enjoy it. So that's it for this library haul. I hope you enjoyed. I did made it to a little shorter than I did before, and I'm sorry I was rushing because I didn't want to make it too long, and of course I was hearing noises upstairs, which was bothering me because I'm being distracted, and I'm trying not to let it, mess up the flow. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below, tell me what you think of these stories. If you read any, tell me what you think. Do not spoil anything. Like, subscribe, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.